In his 1960 film "The Virgin Spring", Ingmar Bergman opens the film with a pregnant woman named Ingrid silently carry all the farm chores, burdened by pain, both physical and emotional. When she finally finds a moment alone, she prays to God.
Duden, komm!
His quiet plea to God takes place precisely at the 3 minutes 55
Duden,
seconds
komm!
and 56 mark in the film, a timing that doesn't feel accidental. It mirrors Lamentation chapter 3,
Ja, wie
verse
hat er dich
55 and
geschätzt?
56 from the Bible. Her prayers echoes the spirit of those verses as they appear. Then we see the shot of Jesus at the mark of 57 seconds, which can further interpret as the verse 57.
Wait a minute, hold up.
No, this is not some religious or cultural analysis. What I am really here to talk about is how Ingmar Bergman and editor Oscar Rosander breaks the traditional continuity editing to convey their narrative. Let's get started with the video. As the scenes start, we see the father enters the dining hall with his wife behind him. The opening shot of the scene is the longest shot throughout the entire film. This opening shot from this 9-minute long scene stays for 3 minutes and 40 seconds without any single cut. The father's quiet walking through the room, looking into their bag, finding his daughter's belongings. It's all done in silence. But the silence is loud. Bergman doesn't cut. And that choice, that restraint, creates a visual rhythm, a tension that builds not through violence or music, but through stillness. The longer the shot holds, the more we lean in, waiting and dreading. By holding this, Bergman controls not just time, but our breath, and that rhythm is slow, steady, and unbearable. And as that long, suffocating shot ends, Bergman doesn't rush into the violence just yet. These fast repeating curves of the surroundings, the mother, the brothers, and the father, and the tension built through these rhythm of shots, and it doesn't give the scene any moment to catch its breath. After building the rhythm with those fast shots, it finally gives you the space to breathe and gives you a long shot of violence. Then he goes to kill the second brother, and we get these fast cuts to build the rhythm again and again, break that later. By now, what Bergman does that before kills every brother, he keeps some fast shots and then one long shot where the violence is very brutal. Then he kills him. Very weird. Very weird. I don't even know what is he doing right. Just like previously, here Bergman also gives us some fast shots and then one long shot where he kills the little brother. But here, the violence the violence is not brutal, but it's rather guilt of the man that comes immediately after killing the boy. The boy is probably dead. And then he looks at the first brother he killed. We see him. Then he looks towards the second brother. As expected, we see him. Then cut back to the father, and he looks at the little boy. And right there is how Bergman breaks the rhythm by not giving you the expected cut. The absence of the shot is enough to tell you that what that father has lost after what he has done. The shot plays for 1 minute and 39 seconds. And by that point, we reach the first dialogue of this long 9-minute scene. We already know how it is going to be turned out.
Gud nåde mig för det jag gjort.
And why is this shot brilliant? Not just because it breaks the rhythm of that editing, but how it breaks the rhythm to convey the narrative. The deaths of the older brothers feels like catharsis for the mother, for the father, and for us. It's justice delivered. But if Bergman had shown the boy's body too, it would have been broken the clarity of the narrative. He isn't like them. He isn't like his brothers. He is innocent, just like their daughter was. He was traumatized by it. And that's why, in the continuation of this particular shot, the mother hugs the little boy and hides his dead face, just like the same way she does in the final scene of the film where she hugs her own daughter. Bergman once said his editor, Oscar Rosander, taught him a fundamental truth that editing begins during the filming itself, in the rhythm written into the script. And that makes that sequence remarkable, brilliant, and important. These choices, the long takes, the sudden cuts, the silence, aren't there to rebel against the continuity or reinvent the form. They exist purely to emphasize the emotion of the narrative using the form. The form wasn't broken. It was shaped to fit the silence, the breeze, the night. Bergsman editing isn't style, it's pressure, a slow tightening until it has nowhere else to go. And that is the brilliance of Ingmar Bergman. And what I said about that lamentation thing, well, whether it's a divine's alignment or a nerd with too much time on his hands, who knows? Art is weird, and that is cinema.